as they approached Jerusalem and came to Bethphage and Bethany at the Mount of Olives, Jesus sent 2 of his disciples, telling them, "Go into the village ahead of you. Just as you enter it, you'll find a coat tied there which no one has ever ridden. Untie it, bring it here. If anyone asks you why you are doing this, tell him the Lord has need of it and will send it back here shortly." They went and found a coat out in the street, tied at a doorway. As they were untying the coat, some people standing there asked them, "What are you doing untying that coat?" They answered as Jesus told them to, and the people let them go. When they brought the coat to Jesus and threw their cloaks over it, he sat on it. Many people spread their cloaks in the road, while others spread branches they had cut in the fields. Those who went ahead and those who followed began to shout, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord! Blessed is the coming kingdom of our father David! Hosanna in the highest!" Jesus entered Jerusalem, and he went into the temple, and he looked around at everything. But since it was already late, he went out to Bethany with the 12. The next day, as they were leaving Bethany, Jesus was hungry. Seeing in the distance a fig tree and leaf, he went to find out if it had any fruit. But when he reached it, he found nothing but leaves, because it was not the season for figs. He said to the tree, "May no one ever eat fruit from you again." And the disciples heard him say it. On reaching Jerusalem, Jesus went into the temple area and began driving out those who were buying and selling there. He overturned the tables of the money changers and the benches of those who were selling doves. And he did not allow anyone to carry merchandise into the temple courts. And as he taught them, he said, "Is it not written, my house should be called a house of prayer for the nations, but you have made it a den of robbers"? The chief priests and the teachers of the law heard this and began looking for a way to kill him, for they feared him, because the whole crowd was amazed at his teaching. When evening came, they went out of the city. In the morning, as they went along, they saw the fig tree withered from the root. Peter remembered and said, "Rabbi, look, the fig tree you cursed has withered." "Have faith in God," Jesus answered. "I tell you the truth. If anyone says to this mountain, 'Go, throw yourself into the sea,' and does not doubt, but believes in his heart that this will happen, it will be done for him. Therefore, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. And when you stand praying, if you hold anything against anyone, forgive him, so that your Father in heaven will forgive you your sins." They arrived again in Jerusalem. And while Jesus was walking through the temple courts, the chief priests, the elders, the teachers of the law came to him. "By what authority are you doing these things? Who gave you authority to do this?" "I will ask you one question. Answer me, and I will tell you by what authority I'm doing these things. John's baptism, was it from heaven or from men? Tell me." So they discussed this amongst themselves. "If we say from heaven," he will say, "then why didn't you believe him? But if we say from men," they feared the people, for everyone held that John really was a prophet. So they answered Jesus, "We don't know." Then Jesus said to them, "Neither will I tell you by what authority I'm doing these things.